Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Danilo. Anthony. And Rafinha. And back to the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Unahi. Oh, good spread. And it's Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi. El Canous. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has found him in acres of space. El Canous. Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through. João Pedro. Opts to play it back.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Good strike, quite an alarm. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. El Canous. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Anthony. And it's Guimaraes. And Rafinha bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Martinelli. Martinelli venturing down the left. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Mazraoui. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Alcanus. He's picked his way through. That's going wide left. And he's been shifted off it. And he lines up a cross. Rafinha. 30 minutes gone. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rafinha. Now Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli. Oh, nice touch. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo drives forward on the overlap. That is lovely. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Gabriel. Riyad getting this one clear. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hakimi. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Anthony. Rafinha. Hakimi gets it away. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Out towards the flank.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So, into the second half.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Now Ederson. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Diop wins the duel this time. Brahim Diaz. Diop. And it's Diaz. El Ainaoui. And it's Mazraoui. El Canous. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hakimi stood up well to him there. Now it's João Pedro. Unahi. El Canous. And Unahi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That is good progress on the left. Cross flung in, impressive jump! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he latch on to this? El Canous. Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Diop. And it's El Ainawi. He's looking wide. El Canous. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
No, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Unahi. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? He'll try to keep this alive. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Unahi. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Rafinha. Anthony. Now here's the delivery.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Shifted it to the flank. That's been slipped through.
Morocco truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexandro.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Knocks it out wide. Anthony crosses. Keeper's dealt with that. That's not going far. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrarán los horarios.